Hello. I'm going to go ahead and go live. I'm through with trying to figure out this system. It is driving me up a wall. They say fix it, put it on landscape before you get started. So I do that and it doesn't show up. Anyway, I am here live. I see it has something kind of weird going on. I'm just going to go ahead and proceed because I'm not going to be on long. And hopefully it will not do anything weird. So I have a new box of, polyfill here. And it's full to the brim. So I'm filling up my bag that I took from downstairs. This is my bag I work with downstairs. And I fill it up so I can work on my bears. I'm going to do one more bear and then I'm going to stop. I'm trying to work on some other things. I haven't been up here, but I left this computer up here so I wouldn't have to lug it up and downstairs. But I probably need to, I don't know what it's doing. It's been off for a minute, but it sounds like it's running behind the scenes. You have to excuse my venting session. Sometimes it's very frustrating with these computers and this technology. And so I know when I was setting it up downstairs, it was perfect. But then I get up here and it's not. Anyway, that's my bag. And so here's the green one. He's finished. Almost. He needs his eyebrows and his outfit. And because he's kind of like, I don't know how good you can see it. He's kind of like a green, a seafoam green. I think I'm going to make his outfit orange. Or peach. No, matter of fact, some time ago I had this bathroom and I had this idea to have a peach and seafoam green bathroom. And it was cute. I don't know why I fell in love with those colors. He's soft. Anyway, I'll put him here for a minute. And I'll figure out with them later as far as what's going on with this. Why it's not the full screen. Why it's got me in this little box. You still got to play with it more. My hair looks like a little. So I'm starting on the pink one. It's a hot pink. It's really pretty. I don't know if the camera is doing it any justice. But it's hot pink. I have the ears finished. I have the arms finished. Now I'm working on the foot. And I had to do a little bit of barf management. So while I'm up here, I'm going to go ahead and finish this foot. Got my water. And we'll see how long I'll be on. So I think, and maybe some of that orange from back there, you guys won't be able to see my new bookshelf yet. I love it. Not bookshelf, but it's a bookshelf. I guess it's a bookshelf, but I'm making it into a yarn stash. I love it. It's so nice. And got another one. My dear husband bought me another one. So I'm going to probably put that over in this corner over there. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put the yarn on it. It just depends on if I'm able to fit all of the yarn on there or because some of the yarn needs to be I need to do a 1 day of just yarn winding all the yarn that's kind of been used but not still have a nice little skein in mind, so I don't have to wrestle with it. And once I do that, then I will go from there. Maybe if I have the yarn tags, I'll put the color and the brand on there. I need to create some, because there's nothing worse than when you don't know the color. You can sell it and don't know what the color is. I hope I got the right amount. So I have this foot, and it's got this little hump right here, but it's not extra yarn. It's just a hump. It is what it is. It's gonna stay there. Let's see. I don't know how much. Let me double check the this one yarn from over here. I don't want to stuff it too bad. Not too bad, too much. I want it to be good, a good amount, but I don't want to cause the foot to one foot bigger than the other. This is good firm stuffing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I have 11 rows, and I'm going to tell you I'm going to need, how many rows am I going to need? Did I do this right? 11, 15. This row 12. I'm trying to get my schedule together. Everything is just all over the place these days. This might be a good day, a good time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I sat down and really thought about everything I need to do, what time frame I want to do, because I do more than one thing on YouTube, so got to make sure I can coordinate everything properly. And just, I'm busy, in life in general is just busy. But I want to keep, I like my little community. Like Panda, if you watch the replay, hey. Sammy, hey. So I really like having that community. And that involves kind of, going live sometimes. Really like the community. So I have to be more consistent. I almost thought about canceling because I was going to run an errand, and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to keep my word. Sometimes I get home and I'm tired after running around during the day. I had to go to some places today, and it just made me tired. Get up early. People make you tired. You have to drive. Make sure you don't, you're doing defensive driving. So always good to double check. I have 18 in here. 18 stitches. So this one, I'm thinking about putting it on a black overalls and a light pink trim, or maybe yellow even, since I might keep this for myself and I may not. We'll see. So One more round. It's weird. It goes so fast. It goes so fast. It goes so fast. I don't know what's going on with my computer. It's breathing. Like it's something running in the background that's causing it to like if you're not careful, it can overheat. Time going by fast. Super fast. So today the high was 67, 68. Tomorrow 74, 74. Then we're going to drop down to like the 50s. And I think even Saturday, Sunday, it looks like it's going to be in the 40s. So you're back and forth. You don't know whether to wear your hot pants or your long pants or your winter coat or your light jacket. This weather is just something else. But tomorrow I may try to get out and do my rose bush because last February is when they say you should trim or prune your rose bush back. So last year, I don't know what happened. I think it went by really fast. And since tomorrow's going to be nice, I'm thinking about getting out and go ahead and getting it done right quick. So it'll be nice. Okay. Let me stuff it. Some more. Then start finishing it off a little bit. It works up. It doesn't take long. So once you do this head, once this head is finished, let me put some stuff in it. Once the head is finished, this is the biggest part. And it normally don't take too long. For me, the longest thing is getting it started because I like to do the double magic ring as opposed to just the single magic ring. And the double magic ring, to me, gives it a tighter stitch and guarantees that it doesn't come loose. So I like to do that. And sometimes dealing with this type of yarn, you get frizzies and I have to start over more than one time. I know there's tricks to being able to work with this type of yarn if you're doing magic rings. If you do, like some people because they don't know how to do the double ring, they'll use 2 single crochet stitches and they'll do all the single crochet stitches in the second chain. It just leaves a hole for me. And I guess you can sew it up. I prefer not to. I prefer to try to just make it nice and tight. And this one is just single crochet and then you kind of, add it around to give it this little shape, foot shape. But you have to kind of be, focused when you're doing it. I have this much ball left. And I'll be give me close off the foot or the leg. And then once you do your arms and your legs, then it's the torso. And once you do the torso, you sew your legs into the torso. You sew your arms into the torso. And then it should be like this head ends at like there 18 stitches. And so the torso will kind of go out and then you'll start decreasing it. And then when you get to 18, then you just sew the two together. After that, it works really fast. The legs and everything goes really fast. So that's probably why I did have so many bears. I wonder if I can make them smaller. I may try to make them, use a different hook and a different yarn and see if I can make them smaller. So this should be 15. If I did it right. Eleven. And 15. Go, Deborah. It's your birthday. Go, 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 Deborah. I love it when the plan comes together. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stuff it. And then I'm go ahead and take this little. I normally like to move the stitch marker, even though I'm about to close it. And speaking of birthdays, my birthday is about to come. I'm a March baby. So when March comes, I'm celebrating the whole month. The whole month of March. And how old am I? I'll never tell you. They said someone that tells a woman that tells her age will tell anything. And you have to have some secrets. One day, maybe I will. But on this platform, no, I don't think so. You don't think so. When I was younger, I didn't like to tell my age. So what am I telling now? So now the foot, I'm going to have to try to close it so that it goes to the side. Because when I attach it, it needs to go to the side as opposed to the front. I really like this color. So now that I'm closing, I need to do 7, close it, fold it in half, close it, and do 7 single crochet stitches. I had the best coffee this morning. I got one more stitch. That's 6. The best coffee this morning. It's always the best. When you got some places to go, you can't just sit there and savor the flavor. So I'm just going to leave just a little bit so that I can weave it in. You know what? We have so much stuff going on in this. So much stuff going on in this planet. Oh my gosh! I'm just gonna stay grounded. People are it's just everything is coming to light. Everything is coming to light. There's the front. She's coming along cute. Cute, cute, cute. Screenshot. So, one more leg, and then I'll work on the body. And to believe it or not, the body is not as bad as you think. Hello, Michael. How are you? I know. Thank you for stopping. As far as, I'm all over the place. I really need to be more consistent. And I haven't been. I'm going to be more consistent. So be sure to tell Panda I said hi. So I have this bear. Maybe you can give me some help. This bear is like a seafoam green. I don't know if the camera does a good job. Maybe that color is kind of on the camera. It looks pretty good. I'm thinking about putting it onto a orange overalls, like a peach color. What do you think? Peach? Because this one I'm thinking about doing black, and just the trim of the overalls will probably be either a light pink or yellow. But this bear, I wanted to make it this color. I don't know why. It's not the standard color bear. Yes, isn't it gorgeous? Okay, peach. Because I had a bathroom when I lived in Missouri. When I moved back to Missouri from the beautiful mountains of East Tennessee, I got my first job there. In my bathroom, for some reason, I wanted to do it peach and seafoam green. And it was this color green. I don't know why. Nobody came to visit me. It was my guest bathroom. But you live and learn. I moved back to where my family was, and they didn't even come see me. Hardly. Go figure. Well, anyway, I'll show you some of my other bears. This one, I just ignore the little thing I need to cut. I need to cut the yarn, hide it. But this one, I've during the winter storm, Michael, I did so many, it wasn't funny. Hello. So this is one. I did a lot. I must have been bored. This one has a little pocket. And they all have they all have a gut. Hi, Panda. Panda and Michael, my favorite people. And then I did this one. This one is like plum colored with white trim. But this is the biggest one. I'm learning. When it comes to yarn, I'm going to have to stick with one type of yarn. Because look at this one. And this is this is the yarn that you're supposed to use. This is the yarn I found, and I decided to do this color, but look how big it is. Same hook, different yarn. And the last one is this one. This one has got like a teal blue. Look at it. Yes, and see this one. See how they're about the same? So I need to use the same size if I'm going to sell them so I can price them right. He uses Big Posh. Oh, okay. See? You gotta stick with one. So that's I'm gonna show them all. I went bear crazy. I had a whole family. Look at my family. Oh, I had so much fun making them. They don't take a long time. Let's see, I have 4 to 5, and this pink one makes 6. And I think that's it for now. I think I need to put it on pause. I was going to try to get something ready for like my next event. If I have one, like doing this, if I have one in the spring or if I have one in the summer, I want to already have my items ready. And then I think I'm going to take pictures of these and just put them on my website. 2 of them were supposed to go to his forever home, to a family member. I don't know if they watch this or not, but if you don't pay me the money, you're not getting them. Family will have you making stuff, and you be like, when you said you're gonna buy it. If they don't buy it, I tell you one thing for sure, they won't be getting it. Nothing's free. I just dropped my little crochet. Hold on a minute. My stitch marker. Family will have you making stuff, and they'll take your stuff and leave you high and dry. Not this time. Sugar plums. I do. Goldilocks. That's a good idea. I sold 4 of them to, they've gone to their forever home. They were gold bears. It was a gold one. I guess it could have been there, but I'm about bared. I'm not bared out. I like them. I think I need to do something with the outfit. Seems like they on the waist they need some alterations, and then some of them the legs. This one isn't too bad. Now see, this is the color that they wanted. That's the reason. No, this one they didn't want this bear. I did it because I like the blue eyes. The blue eyes match this. But this one is for a family member. And she likes blue. So I made it like this speckled blue. And I said, they're my family members, my 2 nieces. And I said, I can't make one, the youngest one, a bear. Her birthday's coming up, without giving the other one a bear. I hope they don't watch this, but if they do, so what? To my sister, give me my money. So she said she wants to. She said you shouldn't charge. You should make sure you charge, even if it's your family. Give me my money. So my older niece likes purple. So this is kind of like a. It says purple, but it's a plum. Oh. So you're looking for that yarn. This one. That's right. No discount. Look, let me put Panda's message up. Just in case they read it. No discount. Panda has spoken. So, and then the others, I'm just going to put them, take pictures of all of them individually, and I'm going to put them on my website. So, if she doesn't get them by a certain time, or if they go bye-bye, they go bye-bye. I don't have time to be playing because, yeah, you love them, but that's it. So my yarn, I've gotten this on Etsy. This is Himalayan baby yarn. It's supposed to be good for the babies. That's what they say. But the eyes, if they pop them eyes off, not gonna be good for anybody. And this one, I just got that. This yarn, believe it or not, is Amazon. I'm not Amazon, Walmart. You can't find this anymore, but this was a Walmart yarn. I don't know what happened to it. This one, Amazon. Isn't that cute? Yeah. I'm gonna watch you. I'm gonna watch it. I gotta watch it. Michael, I've been off of social media. I need to get back on it. That I promise you. Social media is dangerous. And with all this going on, you can find yourself down this little rabbit trail, and before you know it, you're like, for example, if I watch you, then all your feed, it pops up in my feed. When I'm not watching you, I have to look for you. Did you know that they went down yesterday? YouTube went down. I'm going to say about 10 minutes. Because I was trying to look at YouTube, and next thing you know, it's just gone. Like, it kept saying, not available, try again, refresh. I'm like, that's why. It's a sign that I need to not be on there. That's all. So, I'm working on bears. I'm going to be more consistent, Michael. I'm going to check out your channel, see what you've been doing. Look for the panda bear. So what you should do is you should tell people, hey, I'm giving a discount on my upcoming pattern if you could tell me something you see in the background of my teaching or whatever. I know. It's like, come on, you isn't YouTube connected to Google? And if they're connected to Google and Google didn't go down, my thing is, what did you all replace it with? Did they put a little something, AI something into the system? You know how they have to shut down everything to do an upgrade? Maybe they shut down everything and put a little bot or something in there where they're watching everybody and trying to see what they're doing. I'm just crocheting, y'all. Don't be coming in and messing with me. We're crocheting. We're not into your files. You should have taken care of that a long time ago. It's going to be ugly. Before it's all over, it's going to be real ugly. We have monsters that live among us. You're eating humans? That's scary. I'm going to have to lose some weight. So don't think about eating me. I'm just being silly. They might like I'm skinny. We got a sick world, some sick people in here. Don't you think? They're not coming to get me, Michael. So let's exercise. These people crazy. They're eating. They talk about eat the cats, eat the dogs, eat the cat, eat the human. You know, I know growing up, there was a time where I heard about cannibalism, but oh, they got so much money. You got so much money. Okay, you got so much money that instead of you helping me buy more yarn, you have to go and buy people to eat. And speaking of that, not only do the files that we have, it's crazy. It's like, you know, all the conspiracy theories are coming up all at once. And then you have people that's looking at the Nancy Guthrie. And for the longest I kept saying, who's Annie? Who is Annie? And I know Annie was the one, the sister was next to her. Annie, you better find your mama and bring your mama home. These people crazy. I'm telling you, there's this woman here in Memphis. She used to run at 4 a.m. I don't know why in God's green earth you would want to go running in Memphis in the morning at 4 a.m. I don't know. And she was in the Midtown area. And of course, Midtown is not really all that safe. Nowhere in Memphis. People are crazy everywhere. But she just happened to be a billionaire's daughter. And she's running at 4 a.m. and there's nobody out there with you. There's nobody following you. You just out there running. There's no way. Well, you know, I'm not saying I don't understand. Maybe it's something with the mind that makes people want to do that, but she ended up coming up missing. They found her body. It's just a horrible, horrible time, horrible situation. Unfortunate, but I don't run in Memphis. I don't barely walk in Memphis. Let alone running. You can be in your car just sitting there minding your business and some creepo is going to pull next to you. And you're like, all these spots and you got to park next to me? I can be over in the cut. Nobody there. And here comes somebody. See? I don't care. And even now, I don't care if the National Guard is here. I don't care if the military from the Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force is here. I don't care if they have surveillance. You have to use common sense. Anyway, going back to the Nancy situation and Samantha, Why are they spending all this time looking for the kidnappers? Where's Nancy? Where is the mom? Why are you spending so much time looking for some kidnappers? Where is the mom? That's what I want to know. And Annie, where's your husband? Annie, go get your gun. Okay, guys, you have to excuse me. Annie, go get your gun. This is weird, and just the whole situation is just weird. Just we living in some weird times. Very, very weird. Very weird. Yes, it is. It's like, especially the sheriff. Oh, he wants the limelight. Oh, he wants to be in front of the audience. I took the glove, and I'm going to solve the mystery myself. I wonder if he had something to do with it. I don't know. That's allegedly, just in case. Allegedly. That's the word I hear. We're just talking here, just educational, informational purposes. I'm just a crocheter. But it's all on my feed. So, and it's this one guy, his name is JLR. He's been out there every day. And he films what's going on, and the people just love it. I think he was there. It was another case he was following where the girl supposed to have been kidnapped and she was lying and the mom was hiding it, and he followed her case, and that's how I kind of got addicted to this guy. So now I said, you better try to use up this yarn this year. You see that yarn? It needs to go. It needs to some type of creation. It needs to be done and made into people's homes. I have yarn. I have this kind of yarn. I have stashed from years ago. It needs to go bye-bye. It needs to go somebody's home. I need to be looking up different events and trying to get my ROI on this yarn, my yarn therapy. But this world is going crazy. Yesterday was also, yesterday was was it Ring of Fire? So I was like, well, maybe they had something to do with it. I don't know. And I was just thinking about the Nancy Guntry. I used to live in Tucson, Arizona. That's part of the reason why I kind of had a little bit of interest in it, because I lived out there, and I'm like, it's ugly. I went to school out there for a semester. I didn't stay out there long. I got to meet some of the Pasqua Yaqui Native Americans was out there. I'm like, why don't you guys go ask the Native Americans? Maybe they can give you some insight. Tell you, get off our land. You took enough. Go. Anyway, it's just weird. It's like that. And why is okay? Here's another vent. Why is TMZ involved? It's like we're reenacting a movie, and when they get ready to pop the news to us, whether she's alive or not alive, we're a part of this movie, and it's just really creepy. Anybody else in this planet? How many people have gotten kidnapped? Have they put that much energy and time into finding them? Crazy. It's just crazy. Yes, they get all the ransom letters. And you can trace the IP address. So why can't... They must think people just are dum-dums. If somebody's sending, I don't care where it's coming from. Just like they find these Nigerians, they like to send you these letters that say, hey, give me $10,000 and I'll connect with you, or whatever. You can trace an IP address. So you mean to tell me, do they have a secured file that nobody in the planet knows? I should be a detective. I miss my calling. Instead, I'm just a lonely crocheter. Oh, there's a black glove. You know what? What is it about these black gloves? Didn't OJ have a black glove? I'm just saying, why not why black? Oh, we found a glove, but it was one of the police officers. That was their glove. They threw it in the Tucson in the desert. And they said aliens is supposed to be out in Tucson. I didn't go out at night because it was, as you can see, it's pitch black. There is no street lights out there. And I think one night I was out there. It might have been on a street that did have like a little street light. And this big, huge, I don't know what it was. It was not a UFO, but it was huge. My husband said it was military. They have military planes that said big. It was huge. It's like a giant blip, but it was kind of low. And it was flying, and you could see the little red dots where it was like, I guess, I don't know, just so somebody can see it or something. But it flew kind of low. That was the only time I was out at night. But I didn't see any aliens. And I've been watching some of the Nancy stuff. I ain't seen the aliens there either. How does he know? How does he know? He better be quiet. He's in the files. He don't want to don't draw no attention to you now, Mr. O. Stay low, stay low, stay low. How do you know? Now you want to talk about it. You had 8 years. 8 years to tell us about aliens. I don't want to hear it now. I don't want to hear it. Mr. O, you had 8 years. 365 days times 8. And you didn't tell us nothing about no aliens. So, shh. You in the files. Did you guys, I'm telling you, I got to keep my mouth closed. I've been watching too much of this stuff and the conspiracy theories. Pretty interesting. That's why I got to get back to yarning, crocheting, because, yeah. It's better when you catch up later. It's more exciting when you say, oh, I'm going to binge watch for Friday or something. Yeah, he better be quiet, Michael. He better be quiet in the files. They're going to come get you. I hear in them UK and France, they're rounding people up and they arresting them. I mean, I hear some creepy stuff. See? History is so interesting. You know, when you're in school, when I was in school, I'm gonna put your little message up so that people can go to your website too. Go to Michael's site as well. Underneath that bumblebee is Michael's little site. Or I'm sure it's on bumblebees on this side, but for me it's over here. So I'm pointing crazy is because I think it's over there. When I was in school, I didn't really care much about history. But then once I got older and I started learning about like the men who started America, the railroad tracks and all that, it was so Vanderbilt, so fascinating and so interesting. Matter of fact, I kind of want to go back and look at some of them because if you can, it helps you understand what some of the stuff that's happening now, and you're like, oh, okay, antitrust, but yet still, they got a lot of antitrust stuff going on. But we had an ice storm. It lasted a long time. It took us 3 days to dig out the garage because the way the wind blew, it kind of blew it up against the garage. And so you had to, it wasn't like snow, like being from up north. You just take the shovel. This, you have to kind of like break it, dig, and like that. Ooh, zombie books. Now, Panda, we got enough zombie people. We got enough zombie people out here. These people, talk to the young generation. Medieval. Oh, I bet you that's nice. Yes, the old timey stuff. Ancient. Oh my God. See, that tells you the creative side. You like the patterns and the mosaic floors. Okay, here's Panda. That's my buddy right there. Let me see. Panda, hold on. Panda like zombie books. The youth of today are zombies. Talk to them. They won't respond hardly. And then Michael is he loves medieval history. Ooh, that just sounds so, I don't know, nostalgic in a way. And the see the ancient Roman and the other civilizations and the mosaic tile floors. Yes, I definitely understand. Ancient. You know, I went to Greece. Can you believe? I've been to Greece and seeing those ruins, ancient ruins. It was interesting. Can you? Very interesting. What was it? Somebody said, I think I was watching something, Michael, and they said something about they found. I don't, I don't know if you know about it. I don't know if it was Arkansas, but they found a whole city underneath it. So they started digging underneath the ground. There's a whole city that's there, and they're clearing it out, and they're going to try to make it into a museum. I'm thinking, okay, that's pretty interesting. Just a whole city that had been buried. Now I want to say Arkansas, but I'm not sure. But speaking of places that are buried, did you know that in Jackson, Mississippi, there is a volcano underground that's lying dormant? In Jackson, Mississippi. And that's 3 hours from here. So it's like we have underground volcanoes that are not active. So I hope that the people in Jackson do right. Because we don't need it out here in Memphis. We don't need y'all blowing up the whole region. And here's a lot of crime out there. So y'all need to start doing right. Don't do right. But look it up. Jackson, Mississippi. And I'm sure it's other places. Let's see. Where am I? I am trying to run my mouth and crochet. Okay. I'm in 3. I'm going back to 3. I might have to just do this one over. But it's a lot. Here in Memphis, we don't have basements. Even though we're in like kind of the tornado area. Some houses do. You know, I used to work in it's kind of the Midtown area, and I worked in this house that was converted. It's really it was a school. It was converted into a mansion converted into a school, and they had to kind of keep it in the same shape or form on the outside because of if they ever got rid of that school, they need to convert it back to a mansion. Arkansas, yeah. So maybe it's true. Yes, they're digging up a whole, Michael. They're digging up a whole city. And it looks very, very interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. And if it's in Arkansas, it's like right across the bridge from us, depending on how far it is. It's very interesting, this city that they're digging up. But in Memphis, they have a basement. The place I used to work had a basement. They have tunnels here because I worked downtown Memphis. They called it Midtown, but it was more downtown. In the place where I worked, you can go down. I remember the girl, my staff member, took me down there, and she was walking. I was following her, but she could knock me upside my head and say, "You ain't gonna be my supervisor. I'm gonna quit." And I could have been down there, but it's a tunnel. You can walk from one part of Midtown all the way down to the other side and come up like on Union, and nobody would ever see you. And there's some places that they didn't even get to because they had the doors locked. Like only like some of the researchers could go through those tunnels. And it was just you'd be surprised how rich these areas really are. That it had a tunnel just like that. We would just walk. Some people had offices down there. They had, you know, all kinds of things down in that tunnel. But if you want to get from one end to another, you can go straight to that tunnel. No one would ever know. You needed a badge to get it. So it wasn't like anybody can come in there, because we had there's a lot of homeless people kind of down in that area too, and it was across the street from the trauma center, Region 1. So they had security, and I went to security, and they have cameras like all over everywhere. I was like, well, y'all be seeing me come to work? Yeah. Don't be trying to tell my boss I came in late. I snuck in the back door. But anyway, it was just fascinating. But they have some homes that have basements. A lot of them don't, because of something with the ground here in this area that can be, it's sinkhole prone. So sometimes the insurance, I know with us, they'll say, hey, do you want to get sinkhole protection? No. I'm not paying y'all another dime. No. Because if it's meant for me to go in a sinkhole, y'all just make sure you take care of my yard. But most of the time, it's sinkhole prone, but it is what it is. Florida has sinkholes all the time, and people, that I never will forget that story where the one man went to sleep and they couldn't find him because the sinkhole had took him in his bed. And it's just unbelievable. And some people say downtown can't have, some of the homes down there can't, because the river runs underneath the ground. So many feet down, you can dig and you see the Mississippi River. And the one guy was saying that the river runs 3 ways, and he was like freaking me out. I'm like, stop. I don't want to know nothing else about this area. So Memphis doesn't. Yes. It's something strange about some parts of Memphis. I'm not gonna say all of it. So Memphis can be a very beautiful place. I mean, I think Shelby Farms has buffalo. At certain times you'll see buffalo, and I'm like, wow, real buffalo. They're out there. And they have a lot of land, and they're doing a lot of things. But I think some of the homes just don't have basements. That's why when a tornado warning comes, you just try to make sure you get in the room. Get in the room with no windows. Or if they have windows, you just try to, you be like this, please, Lord, please. And you just gotta do that and just hope that it goes past. But it's interesting. All these places are really interesting places. I think my sister one time looked something up and found out that Missouri had some type of volcano underneath it. But I know downtown there's a haunted courthouse. See? I don't know. And I don't think hold on if it goes out. I don't know what's going on. I think it's my computer. But the cellar downstairs that you can put in your garage and then slide it over. No, I don't want nothing like that, because if I get stuck down there, who's gonna come find me? No. No. I'll pass. But in Missouri, they have a haunted place, and it says if you don't believe this place is haunted, stay here be here after 5 o'clock. And I'm like, I'm really from the Show Me State, and you don't have to show me nothing. No. I'm good. Because I went to one room in the courthouse, and I got the chills, and I felt kind of nauseous, and I was like, I'm getting out of here. I don't want to stay. I don't know what time it was. I think it was afternoon, but I do believe some places are really haunted. I don't think I want to find out. Me and ghosts don't get along. Okay. You're doing YouTube stuff. I'm trying to get this foot. But see, you have to be careful. See how the yarn does? It just drives me crazy. I don't want to have to start over. I know. See, Panda? I read one book when I was in grade school. No, I wasn't grade school. It was high school. This person said, read this book. It's really good. And I read it, but it was creepy. We got all kinds. I think they're, I don't know. I don't know why they come. Don't come in my house. I know one day my dad was like, Debbie, I'm going to come back and see you. My dad passed away in 2005. I'm going to come back and see you, Debbie. I was like, no, you don't. Don't come back and see me. I meant it. Do you know I believe he came back? I'm not saying I saw him physically, but it was like one night, I think I was just kind of sad. I was sad and thinking about him. And I have his boombox. It's up here somewhere. I got a chance to get that. But his boombox, when you play it, it does not do repeat. It plays the whole song, and once the CD is off, it's off. But this one night, I went to sleep, and I'm hearing this music, and I'm thinking, oh, I forgot to cut the boombox off. Let me get up and cut it off, because I'm thinking, apartments, you have this 10 o'clock, you need to be quiet. And it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. I go, and I'm standing there thinking, that boombox shouldn't even be playing right now. I cut it off. And I think that was him. Ghost. Oh, no, Panda, not the ghost. No. Yeah, see? Michael, that is real. That's real. When I was in grade school, my grandma, no, it was high school. I was sitting there in typing class, and we smelled the keys of the typewriters. And all of a sudden, I smelled my grandma's perfume. And I got scared, and it went away. I don't think she was there to try to scare me. Maybe she just coming to tell me, check on me, see she was proud of me. But I don't need it. Don't come see me. Don't. No. Oh, my gosh. Panda, no. See? No, we're going to put you in a room, Panda, and you're going to watch horror movies. When you don't do right, we're going to... I don't do it. I call me spooky, call me whatever. I would go call the Catholic priest. They would have to bless this room. I don't know. Nope. And then the song that was playing on my dad's boombox was something about don't worry, don't fret. And I was like, wow, I think he's trying to tell me something. But I told him don't come. He's hard-headed. I don't need that. Now, I'm going to tell you, my mom passed away in 2022. She checked out. I hope we were bad kids. She gone. Not a peep. You already know the part. That's not fun. When somebody already knows everything, that's not fun. See, you might have to watch solo, Panda. You might have to do it. But now I did have even though she checked out, I think one day I was kind of sad. I had a dream about her, and she was talking to me kind of the same way she would do when she was alive, where she, how moms do. Hey, what you doing? But for breakfast, I had this, and she was just talking about anything just to hold up the phone line. And I said, look, I love you. I miss you. Goodbye. Don't come. Do not come. I don't want you to bother me. Especially if you just tell me what you ate. So I think that was just maybe my subconscious mind thinking about her and how she used to harass me. I still have her voice on my phone, and she would call, "What you doing? I know you're not asleep. Get up." Okay. Thank you, Panda. Have a good day. Oh, don't let it come back, Panda. No, I'm just kidding. But I may try to do Wednesdays, and I'm thinking about trying to do earlier than later. And the reason why is because I don't want to be up here all day. I don't want to be up here all day, all night. My little dog misses me. He's bossy. He be bossy. And see, I know right about now he gets his treats. So I know he's probably waiting. He'll go in the room. Because he wants somebody to give him his treats. He's bossy. Them Pomeranians. He's a Pomeranian Yorkie mix. He's bossy. But we talked about a lot of things on today. And so now I'm working on this foot and trying to get some things. Hello. I didn't know who Taco's number one is. Yeah, they are. Sammy. It's Sammy. It's Sammy. Yeah, they are bossy, Michael. They're very bossy. And him and my husband, oh yeah. They are like, they have this love-hate relationship. I can just tell my dog, sick him. And he immediately goes charging after him. And my husband's like, why you sick that dog on me? But they have this love-hate relationship. My dog is nosy. In the mornings, he follows my husband around. If my husband goes to put something in his car, my dog is right behind him, following him, trying to see what he's doing. If my husband goes in the bathroom, my dog sits on he barks like, you don't go in there. You don't close the door while I'm trying to look. So how you doing, Sammy? I have to get used to all your new names. Tacos, number one fan, 1, 2, 3. All these names. I've been on for a minute. Didn't seem like it. Because I can run my mouth. All you got to do is watch YouTube, y'all. Watch YouTube, and they will give you lots of content to talk about. Lots and lots and lots. So how you been doing, Sammy? What have you been up to these days? You're growing up on me. I'm going to have to go and get you the same machine that my niece wouldn't let me put her in. You got to stop growing up. I know you're getting older. No, I don't want you to get to the drinking age. I know you're almost an adult. You may be an adult. Don't drink. Well, okay. Drink water. You're welcome to drink water. I don't want to advertise for them, but you drink water. I need to be drinking more. Water is good for you. And let's see. It's good for the bones. Okay. Bye, Michael. Thank you so much. I'm going to check out your channel. And guys, look for him. Look for this wonderful person. He's good at tapestry crochet. I need to be learning that this year. I'm going to put it on my to-do list to follow Michael, and I am following you. But like I say, once you start watching these, start watching all this other stuff, you lose track. You lose your the people you subscribe to. So I'm coming along with this foot, and this foot is finished, and this head is finished. And guys, I have been on an hour already. And my buddies are leaving me. And Sammy is here. But I'll stay on just for a little bit longer. Drink me some water. And I need to go eat. I have some soup. I made some soup. It's got pole sausage, ground beef, mixed vegetables in it. And you top it with some green onions. I'm going to top it with green onions today. It's super good. Super, super good. And I made the day before I made a smash burger. I bought the little smash machine. So I made smash burger with the burrito. It was really good. And tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do just yet. Tomorrow is Thursday. I have to remember because I lose track. Lose track of the time. It's 7:30. I'm not gonna be too long because I have to go tend to my little dog. He's gotta go eat his food, and then he gets his treat. And he might be waiting down there for me. But he sleeps all day. And then wants to keep you up at night. I think he keeps you up because he's supposed to be guarding the house. And he doesn't want to guard the house by himself. That's just my theory. Did I do this right? Let me do this. Let me take it down. Let me do it right. This yarn, you have to be very careful with it. Be very gentle because it will mess up. I was thinking about making this bear for myself. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out because it's pink. And so I'm going to put it in a black outfit because some of my colors are pink, black. I kind of all these colors. But I'll figure out what to do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'm on the 4th row, I think. We will see if it lines up, if it doesn't. But tomorrow is going to be beautiful here in Memphis. 74 degrees. So I'm going to go out and enjoy some of that beautiful weather. I'm going to prune the my little tree. That sounds good, quesadillas. That's a good idea. Taco Thursday? Taco Thursday. Boy, they love tacos out here in Memphis. They love some tacos. On my Facebook group, I like to keep up with what's going on in the area and just seeing what people are eating for dinner is interesting. Okay. If I did this right, it looks good. I'm almost finished with this row. And it worked out. I love it when a plan comes together. So there it is. Okay. So guys, if you're watching this, I'm the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. Oh, Sammy, if you're still there, I'm going to show you my bears. Show my bears one more time. This is a pink one. I think I'm going to stop after this one. I need to make some other stuff. This is has a purple outfit. It still needs to have the eyebrows. And this is this one. It's purple. I don't know. It looks, and it has a white trim. This one I sewed on the eyebrows, but I need to. It doesn't take long, but I got to get my glue. It's downstairs. I'm gonna tie a knot and then put it back there, and maybe just put a tad of glue so it didn't come back. This one, and then I have a brown one. It's this one. The bib has a little pocket, and it's got a little gut. You can make the back with the crisscross or up and down, and that because the buttons you can take the clothes off if you want. If people don't like the clothes, they can take it off. This one has blue eyes to match the outfit. Then this one is kind of finished. He's got a big head. Oh, all of them are not finished. I got to put a bow. I put a bow on all of them. So once I get the bow, it will be finished. I do tie a bow on it around the neck. That one. And then this one needs an outfit. And then the eyebrows. And then, of course, a bow. I'm going to try to see if I can find a really cute bow. So this one is bucket naked. So like I say, the clothes are removable. So if people just want the bear without the clothes, here it is. I do have an Etsy, but these are not going to be on Etsy. Not yet. I'm going to put these on my website. I'll give you my website when I get it up. After I take all the pictures and everything, I'm going to put it up on my website. So we'll see. We'll see. And then some of them I may put in if I have another event or something, I may put it up there. And yeah, we'll go from there. So I'm going to be ending this live. And I'll see you maybe next Wednesday. Maybe. I'll make sure to turn your notifications so you know the next time I go live. Bye-bye.